New Mexico Broker Basics, page 35. Waste. Waste is anything that the tenant does or does not do that injures or damages or changes the essential character of the landlord's reversion, the property that reverts to the owner after the lease. If the tenant abuses the realty, cuts down trees, or demolishes improvements, this is voluntary waste. If the tenant fails to properly maintain and repair the premises, allowing the improvements to deteriorate beyond normal wear and tear, this is permissive waste. A tenant may be liable for damages to the landlord for either voluntary or permissive waste. Types of leases. With a gross lease, the lessor, landlord, pays most costs incidental to the leasehold, such as property taxes, insurance, maintenance costs, and many other operating costs. Gross leases are frequently used for residential property. Net leases are frequently used for business properties. A net lease imposes on the tenant/lessee an obligation to pay some or all of the expenses, usually not including mortgage amortization. The terms net, double net, and triple net lease are often used in real estate markets. More nets mean the lessee is assuming more of the expenses. For instance, insurance on the property and property taxes, in which case the property owner may generate the highest rate of return. Percentage leases are commonly used in shopping centers. In a percentage lease, the lessor receives a percentage of the gross sales as rental for the property. The percentage lease also may include a fixed guarantee minimum. The percentage received by the landlord is always a percentage of gross sales, not net income. The percentage can vary tremendously according to the type of tenant. A graduated lease includes an escalator clause that provides for rent increases to accommodate rising costs, such as inflation. An index lease provides for rent increases or decreases based on the consumer price index, CPI. Wholesale price index, WPI, or other index. A step-up lease has definite increases specified at future dates. Example: a commercial lease calls for rent increases based on an index. The index was initially 3.24. For the next lease period, the index will be 3.64. The annual rent was $40,000 in the first period. How much will the annual rent increase for the next lease period? A, 40%, B, $0.40, C, 12.3%, or D, $16,000. See figure period 3, period 1 for the solution. Extra class note. Brokers moving to another state must notify the NMREC of their new address within 10 days. It is the responsibility of each licensee to update the conversion with any change of name, physical, or email address. They must have current information at all times. When a broker requests their license be put on inactive status, the qualifying broker or broker in charge must return by mail or in person that license to the course within 48 hours.